Okay. So how much should you spend on your photographer? How much should you spend on your DJ? How much are people spending on la da 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 da? And I'm going to tell you that regardless of what it is, what it's for, there is always going to be a range. And I know that a lot of you, I saw in the comments that when you saw other people commenting with how much they spent on certain things, that it got a little overwhelming and a little stressful because you weren't expecting it to be that much. Put not expecting it in the comments if you weren't expecting weddings to be this expensive. Because, surprise, they are, but don't get discouraged because there's a lot of ways that you can get that budget down and get that number down. And that's something that I love helping the brides that work with me with is I love budgeting, y'all. Like, it is a puzzle. If y'all like puzzles, I love puzzles. I'm a numbers person, love finances. Lexi, I hate how much everything is. Yeah, Jasmine, not expecting it. Yes. And Lexi, why is it, like, I'm going to challenge you here, girl. Why is it that you hate it? Is it because you think that your dream wedding is out of your budget? Is it because you think that these people aren't justified or qualified to spend that much? Like, let me know more, Lexi, why you're saying that. Because I think there's something deeper. And I want to explore that. Hi, Shelby and Lexus. Okay. So, y'all guess in the comments below. The Knot released their numbers in January of this year with the average cost of a wedding in America for 2019. Y'all put your guesses in below. Do you think it was 10,000, 100,000, 50,000? Let me know what you think. And this is like, I don't know how many people they surveyed, but just the average cost of a wedding in America. Put your guess down below and I'll let you know if it's right. Lexi, the money we are spending I could put to our first home. We both have such a big family and I want everyone to be able to come. We are under 20,000 right now. So Lexi, I think you just answered your question. Or you answered the question that I'm about to say. Is a wedding worth it to you? Because everyone wants their happily ever after, right? Put happily ever after in the comments if you want your happily ever after. If you want just your dream future. You found your Prince Charming. You want to be happy and all of that. So, your happily ever after is going to look different than anyone else's. Some of you, your happily ever after is in having this dream wedding. Some of you, your happily ever after, Lexi, is in a home, is in preparing for your future family. Maybe your happily ever after is going traveling, like not having a wedding, but having an awesome, epic honeymoon, okay? So yeah, Nini, happily ever after. I love it. So just think, like, what do you want? Just ask yourself, what do I want? Don't ask anyone else. Don't ask anyone else. Just ask, what do you want? Think about it in your mind. What do you want? Like, don't let other people's opinions affect it. Do you want a huge wedding? Do you want an awesome home? Do you want just time with your husband and going to a getaway island, like for your honeymoon? What is it that you want? And Lexi, it sounds to me like you're wanting your house. And really ask yourself, is a wedding worth it to you? For some of you, I know it is. But for others of you, it might not be. So, all right, let's look at these guesses. Okay, Jasmine, 54,000. Camry, ooh. That was my sister. If y'all don't know, I'm actually an identical twin. My sister and I do wedding planning and coordinating together. I love her so dearly. All right, Camry, kind of expected it, but it does suck having a budget and trying to squeeze everything in there. Yes, I totally understand the pain. Like, that is a real thing, girl. All right, happily ever after. Average wedding cost for Camry's guess is $30,000. Hi, Tiffany. Okay, Nini's guess is $45,000. Awesome. Any other guesses? So, the average cost for a wedding in America was $37,000, or no, I think it was $34,500. So, some of you, it was less than what you were expecting. So, like, Nini, it was less. Jasmine, it was less. Cameron, you were actually like right on the dot there pretty much. Lexi, the wedding is worth it, but we just weren't expecting it to be so much. And that right there is almost every bride's struggle. That right there, because you want your wedding. And have y'all dreamed of your wedding since you were a little girl? Since high school? Since middle school? Since me when I was like 3 years old? Started watching all these Disney movies. And it's worth it. Like, that's the problem, right? The problem is we want our dream wedding. We know we want it, yet it's expensive. So what do? Here's what you do. With that, you need to understand what is most important to you. Because are y'all thinking right now that you have to get like all the things? You have to get a DJ. You have to get a videographer. You have to get a photo booth. You have to have alcohol. You have to have decor and centerpieces. Put all the things if you're feeling that way. If you're like, oh, I have to get this, and oh, I have to get this. Oh, I got to get this too. Oh, man, we have to do this also. Because, y'all, this is your wedding day. Your wedding day. You don't have to make it like everyone else's wedding. You don't have to make it like the wedding that the knot tells you to, or Wedding Wire, or society, or TV, or anything like that. You have free reign. And I want you to start asking why. Put why in the comments. Because if you are going to make a purchase, if you are about to look into something or do research, ask yourself, why do I want this? Do I need this? Is this going to get me to my dream wedding? Because if it's not, cut it out. Just don't do it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your energy. Okay? Diamond, definitely wondering if I really need a DJ. So Diamond, look into that further. Ask people that had a DJ. Was it worth it to them? Why did they like their DJ? What did they not like about having a DJ? Do they have any regrets? Camry, if anyone in Ohio wants a photo booth, I do have one for weddings. I reached out. Nice, Camry. Hi, Claudia. Just talked to you. So, who would like to know just an easy way to budget with all of their vendors, with all of their expenses? Put easy budget in the comments if you'd like to have a way that organizes everything for you, where you know exactly, okay, here's my total budget. Now, how much can I spend in each category? Put easy budget below if that's something that sounds helpful to you. Yeah, I saw her. Yeah, who hearted that? Oh, Jasmine, okay. I got curious. Because this is something like I created the ultimate planning spreadsheet that has this exact budget sheet in it. And it has, you can put in, let's say your total wedding budget is $20,000, and you can put $20,000 in at the top, and then it will automatically calculate, okay, here's how much you can, in general, of course it's always different, so it's not an exact science, but just to give you a guideline, here's how much that you can spend on your food and your drink. Here's how much you can spend on your photographer and your video. Haley, easy budget. Yes, I got so excited to get a notification that you were live. Aw, thanks, Haley. So, because this is a way, y'all, like, I know that wedding planning is stressful. I have been there. I've planned so many weddings, and I know that it's stressful. And so this is why I created this spreadsheet. Well, actually, honestly, I created it for me because I needed something to make my life easier when I plan other people's weddings. Yeah, Jasmine, easy budget. Jasmine, easy budget. Love that we have two Jasmines here. But this helps me to stay organized and to give all of my brides their dream weddings. And so I now want you guys to have access to it. Usually the spreadsheet is $29, but because you're in this group, I'm giving you $10 off. It's only $19. Put spreadsheet in the comments if you'd like to buy it. And it not only has the budget tracker, but it also has timelines, which are amazing. These are timeline checklists with everything that you need to do and when you need to get it done by. So if you have a question of, oh, when should I send out my invitations, or should I go dress shopping before I do my guest list, it's all there for you. And you can just like check it off, done, 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 done. And I love doing those, just like checking things off. It's so satisfying, right? Put a check mark in the comments if you're like that too, because I love lists. I love just scratching it off. I feel so productive. It's great. Haley, it's available forever. Unlimited. So just, there's no deadline. There's no, oh, you need to get it within this amount of time, or it goes up in price, or it goes away. No, I just sell it for forever. I mean, probably not forever since I don't live forever, but y'all know what I mean. So yes, it is available to y'all, and it has so many things, like, and this is not something that you can find just online or you can Google, because this is something that I created with my own planning experiences and just what has helped me, and also all of my little tricks and tips and secrets that I wouldn't have learned unless I plan weddings for a living. Diamond, yes, I need more of a checklist rather than a budget sheet. I know there's so many little things I'm not thinking of that I need to do. Yeah, so Diamond, this would be perfect for you. Diamond, let me know if you would like it, because it would be really, really helpful. And it has like so many things. I mean, it has the spreadsheets, because it's an Excel spreadsheet, so you can get it either as an Excel file or through Google Sheets. I always do Google Drive because it's great. Jasmine, just message me, and that's how you get it. Just message me, and I'll hook you up with it. When would you recommend me getting it? Wedding? Actually, right now, Haley. Like, I always tell my brides this, there's never too early to plan. There just isn't. Like Taryn, I don't know if Taryn's on here, but her wedding is in 2023, and she got it from me. But I mean, it's never too early, and it's always better to have more time and to have like some downtime than to have too little time and then it's like, oh my gosh, and feel totally stressed out. Yeah, okay. Hi, Shakoria. Yeah, so Haley, definitely now. It never hurts. And you never know, your wedding might be moved up. So that might be a plus. Diamond, reach out to me if that sounds helpful to you. And ultimately, guys, like, just with your budget and with trying to figure things out and how they work, that really, those two questions that I mentioned before are the biggest, of what's most important to you and why do you want those things. Because you will save so much money if you realize, oh, yeah, maybe I don't want that. Like, if for an example, my husband and I, when we were planning our wedding, we weren't really big dancers. Are y'all big dancers? I know some of you are. Like, it's super fun when I go to weddings and everyone's dancing, but some people aren't. And so Diamond, I will definitely get one. Awesome. Diamond, just send me a message and I'll get you hooked up. Just DM me. And so we just didn't feel like it was worth it to get a DJ. Although I will say, if you are huge into dancing, a DJ is totally worth it. Every single penny. But that wasn't important to us. We didn't want like a packed dance floor. We didn't have that many guests. We had, I think, like 115 people. And it was like an afternoon wedding. So it didn't even have like that party vibe. It was bright outside. And so we just ended up putting that money toward the venue, because that was one of my most important things, is having a gorgeous venue. So we just got a friend to do Spotify and just play the list for us. And that worked perfectly. It was great. So just ask yourself why, and is it worth it to you? Like, what's most important to you? So was this helpful, y'all? And I know that you probably have questions. If you have any questions like, hey, I'm not sure about this, or hey, how much should I spend on this, or what's like the average cost for a DJ, for a photographer, for a venue, things like that, let me know, because I love having this interaction with y'all. And this is the time that you guys can get my help too, while being in this group and not having to pay for any other special treatment. So y'all let me know what your questions are. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Erica. Hi, Shelby. Good to see you on here. All right, I want to make sure that I didn't miss any comments. Yeah, I think I got them all. So y'all let me know your questions. I know that there's a little bit of a delay. What are y'all thinking? How's the budget going? All of that. While y'all are typing too, what vendors have y'all booked so far? Or which vendor are you looking for next? Let me know that in the comments too, because I'm curious. And while I'm waiting for these comments to roll in, because I know that you all are typing madly on your keyboards, wink, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Hi, Andrea. Good to see you on here. You like my scarf? I decided that it was a scarfy mood today. And then I have my little penguin Santa earrings. I love Christmas. Have y'all decorated for Christmas yet? We decorated on Halloween. Usually, I'm like, no, we have to wait until Thanksgiving. We're not going to decorate until after Thanksgiving. But y'all, like, this year, I just needed some more cheer. All right. I'm not seeing any comments coming in. That might just be a delay. But if y'all need anything, comment below. The comments will eventually show up. Oh, here we go. Okay, Lexi. I have a contract with someone that does the DJ, food, photo, video, photo booth. When should I be getting everything together? Like confirming things? Are you talking about like confirming your timeline and your details, like that kind of stuff day of? And I'm assuming that you've already paid, like you've paid the deposit. So yeah, that would be, I mean, honestly, like if you're confirming things like, you know, the timeline, the songs, what type photos you want. Ooh, sorry y'all, dropped my phone. It's like balancing on my steering wheel. Yeah, and for food, when to confirm what to eat. Yeah, about like 2 months before. So caterers they typically need your final count about 21 days prior. So that's like 3 weeks. So I would do 1 month to 2 months out is when you would confirm what you're getting, your meal requests, how many people are coming, your playlist, your timeline, all of that, about 1 to 2 months before. Yeah, monthly payments are great. Hi, Taryn. Taryn, I was just talking about you. Yeah. All right. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope this was helpful. Give me some hearts if this was helpful, if you'd like to see more videos like this. If you have anything specific that you would like me to talk about in this group, please let me know that too in the comments. I am always open to just hearing what you guys are needing and what you guys are wanting. Hi, Cecilia. Oh, good. I see hearts. Awesome. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving week. Eat lots of turkey. Stay safe. And I will talk to y'all soon. And message me if you would like the ultimate planning spreadsheet because it will be such a lifesaver. All right. Mwah! Love you guys. Bye.